Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Again, happy holidays. I know Christmas is coming up in a couple of weeks and everybody's getting their last minute shopping in. Me personally, I'm one of those. Haven't got my shopping in yet, but I promise you guys I will before Christmas Eve. That's my resolution for this year. Even though it's kind of towards the end of the year, that's my resolution for this year when it comes to Christmas shopping. I'll say maybe the week before Christmas Eve, I'll have my gifts together. But anyway, let's get into the topic of the video, escape lounges. This is new to me because I've never been in an escape lounge. Philadelphia doesn't have these. So let's get right into this video. I wanted to show you my experience with it, kind of vlog in the escape lounge, and tell you what I thought about it. Let's get right into the video. All right, so the escape lounge. The first thing I think of, because again, I've heard of the escape lounges before. I'm very aware of what they are. But when I think of the escape lounge, I'm not sure if you guys have ever done the escape room, where you work together as a team. You might be on a date with your boo, your wife, your husband, whoever it is, or even on like a family date, big family, and you work together as a team, and you have different settings. You got like a prison, you might have like a haunted house or something like that, a cruise, I don't know, and you got to work together to get out of the room. And it's a very awesome game because it really stimulates a lot of things in your mind. It makes you work, it makes you think. It's a team building exercise, and it's really fun. So that's what I think about when I think of escape room, escape lounge. I kind of thought at first it was the same thing until I got back into my mind. I have those moments where I'm just like, what? But escape lounge is pretty simple. It's very similar to the American Express Centurion lounges, and also very comparable to the Priority Pass lounges, like the club lounges at specific places, like for example the club at ATL, which is Atlanta's airport, the club in Orlando, places like that. Sort of kind of comparable to a Minute Suites, but I really don't like Minute Suites. Minute Suites are kind of just power nap like sessions where you can just take a nap and just peace and quiet, and that's pretty much it. There's not really much food. Don't believe there's showers. Haven't stepped foot in it, but when I look on my app, it doesn't have anything but just rest in a private room. Sometimes though, rest is the best thing, so sometimes that's all you need. But comparable to all of those, the big thing about most of those, the Centurion Lounge, Priority Pass, the Escape Lounge, you have to have an American Express Platinum card if you want complimentary access. So the Escape Lounge gives you free access as an Amex Platinum card holder, which is very awesome. Just another perk of endless perks that the card gives to you. I'll put a video in the description of why I think this card is well worth it compared to the Sapphire Reserve. It just gives you so many more options where you're in an airport. This one was actually in Greenville, South Carolina, where there are not too many options. So there wasn't a Centurion Lounge, there wasn't a club, there wasn't a Minute Suite, even though they should be making a Centurion Lounge in Charlotte, which is not too far. It's actually like a 12-minute flight from here. I actually did that today. It was crazy. A 12-minute flight from Charlotte to South Carolina. They should be making the Centurion Lounge in Charlotte. But again, not too many options. So the Amex Platinum card, definitely worth it. So I'm going to definitely be showing you guys some videos of the food, what I thought about it. Honestly though, to be very honest, just from the looks of it, I'm telling you 100%, the food would be great, but I'm going to let my videos speak for themselves. Let me know what you guys have done. Have you ever been in an escape lounge? What's your favorite one? How many other ones do we have? Because I'm not too familiar with the escape lounges. Again, this is the first one I've come in contact with. I typically see the club at a specific airport or a Centurion Lounge. Those are the airports that I typically go to. Again, guys, like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. Before you go though, before you guys go, last video, okay, I did a Zaxby's kind of like mini review, and I was in love with it because we don't have it up north. And I had a comment, and I forget your name, but you told me you got the Waffle House, Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's. And I said, you know what? I did not try Waffle House. So what I did the following weekend, I got my butt back on the plane, and I only paid $11.20. I used my American Airlines miles. I only paid the taxes. It was about 17,500 miles total to get here and to come back. So just 17.5, which is pretty good. I used my reduced mileage awards, which is pretty much you get a flight, and depending on American Airlines' schedule, you can get a reduced mileage award. I got my butt into that Waffle House. Amazing, amazing. The food was great. So thank you so much for that suggestion, because the Waffle House did slip my mind, and that was my first time having Waffle House too. All right. So guys, thank you so much. You see, your suggestions really help me out, and I really go out of my way to do these suggestions. So if you got any more food suggestions while I'm doing like this little down south tour or anywhere else around the world, please feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching my videos. Have a good holiday.